All right, let's now give you some updates that are coming in. The upcoming India-Africa Summit in New Delhi from the 28th till the 31st of May will be held at a later date. According to the government, the two sides exchanged views on the evolving health situation in parts of Africa and have reaffirmed the importance of continued cooperation in strengthening public health preparedness and response capacities across the continent, including through support to Africa's CDC and relevant national institutions. Recognizing the importance of ensuring the full participation and engagement of African leaders and stakeholders, and mindful of the emerging public health situation on the continent, the two sides have agreed that it is advisable to convene the 4th India-Africa Forum Summit at a much later date. All right, now joining us on the broadcast, we've got WION's Siddhant Sibal. Siddhant, tell us more about this development.
Well, Mohammed, this is something that was expected to happen. We know that Ebola has been declared a public health emergency of international concern by the World Health Organization, and that basically also impacts travel as well. The first case in last few months have emerged from Congo, and we have seen a lot of commentary over that development happening. Now, we know that India was expected to host the India-Africa Summit after a gap of almost 10 years at the end of this month, on 30th and 31st of this month, and the last such summit happened in 2015. Of course, India has been upping its engagement with Africa. It was under India's G20 presidency in 2023 that African Union became a member of the G20 grouping, and also India backs the presence of African countries' voices at a reformed United Nations Security Council. Several things were on the table, whether it is focus on a trading relationship, whether it is focus on how the engagement, or whether it is the educational linkages. But it is clear now that both India and the African Union have mutually decided that this summit needs to be postponed amidst this public health emergency, that is the Ebola crisis that has emerged from Africa, from Congo, and that worries international community as well. So right now the big focus for Africa to devote its resources on dealing health emergency is clearly the big focus, and that is why the summit has been postponed.
Indeed, Siddhant, thank you very much for joining us with all those updates there.